I'm Jim.
Hi, I'm Karen.
And we do slow travel across the globe.
Yes, we do.
We certainly do. Today's video is actually about our time we spent in Cologne, Germany.
Yes.
What was the dates on that?
May 5th to June 2nd.
June 2nd.
We arrived from Frankfurt by train. We took a taxi over to the Airbnb. We stayed in an Airbnb in this day. And it was in a fantastic location. We couldn't have been happier.
The location we were in wasn't really a tourist area of Cologne.
No.
Necessarily a tourist area.
It wasn't Old Town. It wasn't in the middle of
No.
Old Town like we usually try to get to.
But it was real easy to get to the tourist section. But we had a huge amount of restaurants.
Shops, restaurants, cafes. At the end of the video, we will tell you what we spent on our trip with Cologne. Actually, with Frankfurt cut into it too.
Yeah,
because
Frankfurt, we only
went
spent a few
3
days. But...
So, what our trip cost. The video that you are going to see isn't necessarily of all the highlights of Cologne.
We discussed the highlights, and when we were looking on YouTube, there's one video after the other, and they all cover the same thing in Cologne. You got the Cathedral, you got the chocolate factory, Ludwig Museum, which you'll see a little bit of that with a little bit of commentary. But
you'll see, we went to the Cathedral. We went all of those places. We just didn't tape them because you can see the videos other places. We just tried to show you a little bit of what we were looking at and walking around and what you would see in Cologne. And at the end of the video, like I said, we'll tell you our costs. And we'll wrap up what we thought about our trip, our 30 days, actually 28 days in Cologne.
Real quick though, we did do one other video on Cologne.
Yes.
It was something unusual. It wasn't what everybody else does. It was about the circus, which originated in Cologne. We highly recommend you watch that. If you're in Cologne and you get a chance to go to this,
go. And it's not just in Cologne. It travels around to other places and that. But it did originate in Cologne. And we felt very grateful that it was there when we were there. We didn't plan it. Trust me, we're not that good at planning. But we did seem to snag some tickets. And we couldn't have been happier. So on with the show.
And this is where we have decided to go have a Kolsch. And we're coming up on Karen, who's no longer camera shy. You gonna wave? Nope. You go. Okay. What better time to sit in a restaurant, have a Kolsch, a liverwurst sandwich, and a pretzel. What is yours? What liverwurst? What it is on the liverwurst?
Liverwurst, onion, and mustard, and it's 11:30 in the morning. So.
We're going to start early today.
It's Saturday.
When it comes
5:30 somewhere.
Yeah, it's 5:30 somewhere. When we come back on, though, we'll show you the meal, the pretzel, the liverwurst sandwich, and the Kolsch. Well, the food came, and as usual, not food bloggers, so we started to eat before we even showed you the food.
Got my liverwurst.
There's the liverwurst.
Homemade bread.
Homemade bread. Mustard. Karen's hand. How is it? And there's a Kolsch. We are definitely out of our thing here. This is some wild crap going on. But we're going to continue and trudge through. Neither one of us have a clue what we're looking at right now, but we're in.
This will bring back really good memories of Lowe's. You can have blinds. These are mini blinds.
Mini blinds. Yes, they are mini blinds.
And asked me what I think about modern art.
So we just looked at Museum Ludwig and found out it's a modern art museum. So what do you think of the Modern Art Museum, Karen?
I think that people that try to get inspiration from crap piled up on the floor.
There we go. So that's Karen's assessment of Museum Ludwig. So we're walking in Cologne in one of the shopping districts. I guess this would be considered, we're not in Old Town, are we, babe?
I don't think so. I think it went off the mark. Not doing my living room.
Yeah. You don't want to, look at the size of the gorilla. Got a gorilla and
See
lion.
no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
I don't even know what this place is. It's just Schwarzer Elephant. You don't see Woolworths. Wolf,
Which
yeah,
it would be
Wolf.
in
Not
German.
in, yep, Wolf. Woolworths in the United States.
It's the River Rhine. Das boats would go down there.
Das boats, yeah. We got the waterfront here. And another church. People walking around, and I see up ahead. Is that a Ferris wheel?
Yeah, that's the eye I told you.
Oh, there's the.
Did you hear me say Wheel of Fortune?
I was doing it for effect.
One of the biggest waste of times I think I've ever done is going up in that when we were in Vegas.
In Vegas. Yeah, I remember. And it was with drinks.
Yeah.
We bought with drinks in Vegas.
And I already was half
And
in the bag. And
Karen
I didn't
was-
want a
yeah.
drink. And
Karen was just about hammered when we went on it anyway. I was still sober, but you only had enough to drink like one beer. By the time it went around, you were lucky if you
could've
finished a
downed
beer.
3 or 4
Well,
if you
yeah.
were ambitious.
But you had down 3 or 4 before we even went on.
Don't
So
start. We were all drinking that day in the casino.
everybody was hammered. So-
Jorge and Karen were with us.
Yeah, they were hammered too. So, okay, I'm going to pick this up a little bit later. So, I'm going to turn here. We're going to get a good view of the eye.
What's your step?
Okay, so you got a good idea on what all Cologne was all about
For us.
for us. And I think that we should let you know what we thought overall of Cologne. Was it worth visiting for you?
Oh, yes. It was a funny thing because we pre-plan our trips almost a year out. And we were in Phnom Penh and we were swimming with some people that were from Germany. And we were telling them what our itinerary in Germany was because we were like, oh, we're excited. We're going to go see a Germany. And we brought up Cologne.
Oh.
And they were like, why would you go there? And they were really just, they couldn't believe it. We told them Dresden then and Berlin. They seemed, they said, "Oh, well, we think you'll enjoy that." And I looked at Jim after they left, and I was like, "God, I hope we didn't make a mistake with Cologne." And we didn't. We didn't make a mistake. We absolutely loved it. We couldn't believe so many people come there for the day trip off the Rhine, off of the cruise boats. And you just can't even begin to see it. You can see the cathedral, you can see maybe the chocolate factory, or even hit maybe one museum.
Exactly.
But that's it. So we had a wonderful time. We loved walking through the streets. We found it very walkable. We found the people extremely friendly.
Yeah,
even the people that were in Cologne were surprised we were staying there that long.
Yeah, it was like, what are you doing here that long?
And said that Germany considers it an ugly city with beautiful people, and I couldn't disagree more. I thought it was a beautiful city with beautiful people.
With really beautiful people and very nice people. We felt very at home there. We spent 3 days in Frankfurt in a Hilton.
Yes.
And then we spent 28 days, as we said earlier, in an Airbnb in Cologne, which was in a great area. And what we'd like to do is give you a breakdown on what all this costs. That's food, hotels.
Well, I'll explain
the whole shooting match.
Okay. Starting with accommodations, we spent $3,606.31. That included the 3 days at the Hilton and the 28
days in Cologne Airbnb.
So, at restaurants, we spent $1,739.33.
Yep, I want to clarify something on that.
No, he's gonna start.
Karen doesn't cook.
She doesn't cook. I made English muffins almost every.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I take that back. Karen is one of the best English muffin makers on
toaster.
I
toasters, not actually make the muffins.
Most of our meals are out.
All of them.
In restaurants. So that's 31 days worth of eating.
Except for breakfast when we were in the Hilton.
Yep. In 3 days in the Hilton, we had breakfast.
We did $795 worth of shopping. We got some new clothes. Jimmy got shoes there.
Shoes, which I desperately needed.
Yeah, he was very happy with them. He used to buy them in America, extremely expensive, not cheap even in Germany, but Fin Comforts. He loved them. I got a couple of tops.
Yeah.
And a swimsuit, and you got some pants.
Didn't we go to the doctor too? And
no, that wasn't included in this. That was that $15.
Okay, well.
Transportation. This included the flight from Sarajevo to Frankfurt and the train from Frankfurt to Cologne and taxis for back and forth to take us from the airport to the trains or to the hotels, and then the hotels to the train station, and the taxi from the train station to the Airbnb, and then the Airbnb back to the train station. So that was a full cost of that.
How much?
Didn't I say it?
No.
600. I did.
No, you
$641.
You didn't.
Well, you don't listen to me.
Maybe she did give it, and I didn't hear it because a lot of times I don't listen to her
at all.
At all.
Others, we spent about $188.50. That was on haircuts. Jimmy got 2 beard cuts and 1 haircut. And that was for cold medicine too, trips to... We cannot stay away from apothecaries. We love
pharmacies.
Oh, we get to know the closest ones in every town, it seems like. And I got my haircut.
And she got a haircut, and a very good job.
Yes. And then miscellaneous included our tickets to the circus, any entertainment tickets to the Ludwig.
Yep, the Museum Ludwig.
Which you heard how we felt about that right in the video. And for laundry, we did about 3 times laundry.
3 times laundry.
Yep. So we did that. So the grand total? The
grand total is
$7,511.03.
Which is actually 3 cents over our budget.
we're gonna
3
really
cents.
have to
Really,
cut
we're
back.
gonna cut back on our budget.
So no, that was. I thought it was a really good price. We had excellent meals out. We enjoyed all of our entertainment. We enjoyed our stays everywhere. So here again, you can spend more, you can spend less, but that's what we spent, and we're very happy with it.
And we're happy with it. It was well worth the money. I wouldn't trade it in.
No.
I think what we did was great. Highly recommend Cologne. You guys figure out what you want to spend, but we're very happy with what we spent.
You're just rambling.
I'm rambling on and on.
All right, we thank you for watching. Please give us a thumbs up. I don't know why.
And subscribe.
Yeah, I would go to an apothecary if I were you.
Get headache medicine. In any case, till next time.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
And have a great day.
And bye.